Our planet, a sphere of breathtaking beauty and intricate design, still cradles secrets within its vast expanse, corners where the familiar rules of nature seem to bend, and the keenest scientific minds find themselves at the very edge of understanding. These are not realms of myth or ancient legend, but tangible places, woven into the fabric of our world, yet they whisper tales of the unknown, challenging our perception of reality. They beckon us with an irresistible allure, a promise of discovery, or perhaps a reminder of how much there is still to learn, how much remains veiled. Today, I invite you to journey with me to these enigmatic locales. We will traverse continents and delve into phenomena that continue to elude straightforward explanation, where every investigation seems to peel back one layer of mystery only to reveal another, deeper and more perplexing. These are the sights that ignite our curiosity, fuel our imagination, and humbly remind us that even in an age of unprecedented technological advancement, Earth holds mysteries that endure, steadfast and profound. These are the top 10 real-life places science still can't explain. We embark now on an exploration of these remarkable wonders, seeking not necessarily to solve them, but to marvel at their enduring capacity to inspire awe and provoke the most fundamental questions about the world we inhabit. Our first enigma lies nestled within Judge C.R. Magny State Park in Minnesota, USA, the Devil's Kettle. Here, the Brule River, a robust waterway, dramatically splits at a rock outcrop. One arm of this division tumbles down a conventional two-step waterfall, continuing its journey towards Lake Superior as one would expect. But the other arm, the eastern side, plunges into a colossal pothole, a gaping maw in the ancient rhyolite rock, and then it simply vanishes. For decades, researchers and curious onlookers have been captivated by this hydrological puzzle. Where does this substantial volume of water disappear to? It's a question that has stubbornly resisted all attempts at an answer, swallowing efforts as completely as it swallows the river's flow. Scientists, in their quest for understanding, have introduced various tracers into this mysterious abyss. Brightly colored, non-toxic dyes have been poured in, hoping to see them resurface elsewhere in the river system or in Lake Superior itself. Countless ping-pong balls, buoyant and easily trackable, have been sacrificed to the kettle's depths. More recently, sophisticated GPS trackers, designed to withstand harsh conditions, have also been sent on this one-way journey. Yet, remarkably, none of these items, not the dye, not the balls, not even the signals from the trackers, have ever been detected again. It's as if this portion of the Brule River flows into another dimension, defying the known geology of the region and leaving us to ponder its hidden subterranean course. Journeying south into the arid landscapes of the Chihuahuan Desert in Mexico, we encounter a place shrouded in an almost palpable silence, the Mapimi Silent Zone, or Zona del Silencio. This desolate patch of desert, near the Bolson de Mapimi, has gained a reputation for its peculiar effects on technology. Reports, stretching back for decades, speak of radio transmissions fading into an impenetrable static, of compass needles spinning erratically, their magnetic guidance lost in an unseen interference. Even modern communication devices are said to falter, their signals mysteriously dampened or extinguished entirely within its boundaries. It's a phenomenon that has drawn comparisons to the more infamous Bermuda Triangle, a terrestrial anomaly that seems to actively resist our attempts to stay connected. The source of this technological disruption remains a profound puzzle. There are no obvious geological features, no vast ore deposits, nor any known man-made installations that could account for such widespread and consistent interference. Some have speculated about unusual magnetic fields or concentrated mineral deposits deep beneath the desert floor, but conclusive evidence is elusive. Visitors often describe a strange, heavy stillness in the air, a feeling that time itself might be subtly distorted. While scientific expeditions have been mounted, the Zone of Silence largely retains its secrets, a stark reminder that even in the most barren of landscapes, deep mysteries can thrive, challenging our reliance on the very technologies that define the modern age. In the stark, sun-scorched plains of northern Tanzania lies a body of water so alien, so inhospitable, it seems drawn from a landscape of another world, Lake Natron. Its waters often possess a startling blood-red hue, a consequence of salt-loving microorganisms that flourish in its intensely alkaline environment. But it is not its color alone that makes natron so extraordinary, it is its lethal touch. Animals, particularly birds that meet their end in or near its caustic embrace, are subject to a bizarre form of preservation. The lake's unique chemical composition, rich in sodium carbonate and other minerals washed down from the surrounding volcanic hills, essentially calcifies their remains, turning them into eerie, stone-like statues. The science behind this mummification process is relatively understood. The extreme alkalinity, with a pH often exceeding 10.5, and high temperatures, sometimes reaching 60 degrees Celsius, create conditions that inhibit decomposition and promote the deposition of minerals. Yet, to witness these perfectly preserved creatures, caught in their final moments along the lake's desolate shores, is to experience a profound and unsettling paradox. The haunting beauty of the crimson waters, set against the backdrop of the Old Dueño Lengai volcano, the only active volcano known to erupt nitrocarbonatite lava, combined with its deadly power, makes Lake Natron a chilling testament to nature's capacity for both creation and stark, beautiful destruction. High in the remote Hessdalen Valley of central Norway, a recurring and baffling light show has captivated residents and scientists alike for generations. These are the Hessdalen Light's mysterious, luminous orbs of varying colors, from brilliant white and yellow to deep red, that appear in the night sky, drifting silently, sometimes hovering, sometimes darting at incredible speeds. They can be as large as a car or small, flickering points of light. First brought to wider attention in the early 1980s when sightings became particularly frequent, these phenomena have been witnessed by hundreds of individuals and, crucially, have been captured on film, video, and by scientific instrumentation, ruling out simple misidentification or mass illusion. Despite decades of dedicated research, including Project Hessdalen, which established an automated scientific research station in the valley, a definitive explanation for these ethereal lights remains elusive. Numerous hypotheses have been proposed. Are they a rare form of ball lightning? Or perhaps ionized gas created by piezoelectricity from underground rock stresses? Could they be burning dust from meteoric activity or even some form of unknown plasma? Some theories delve into more exotic territory, involving unknown atmospheric phenomena or even unconventional energy sources. The lights continue their silent dance, a persistent luminous question mark hanging in the Norwegian sky, challenging our understanding of atmospheric physics and the very nature of light itself. Near the town of Gryfino in western Poland stands a grove of pine trees unlike any other on Earth, the Krzywy Las, or Crooked Forest. Here, approximately 400 pine trees planted around the 1930s exhibit a peculiar and uniform deformity. Each tree, just above ground level, makes a sharp 90-degree bend northward, then gracefully curves back upwards, growing straight towards the sky. This J-shaped curvature is consistent across almost every tree in this specific section of the forest, while surrounding trees, and indeed other pines in the region, grow perfectly straight. The sight is both whimsical and deeply perplexing, a silent arboreal ballet frozen in time. The cause of this widespread, identical curvature has been the subject of much speculation, yet no single theory has been definitively proven. Was it some form of human intervention? Perhaps the young saplings were intentionally bent, possibly to create naturally curved wood for furniture or boat building, a practice known in other parts of the world, though no records confirm this here. Could heavy snowfall have weighed down the young trees, forcing them to grow in this manner? Or perhaps a unique gravitational anomaly or a specific, localized environmental stressor influenced their early growth? The forest itself offers no easy answers, its trees standing as stoic, silent witnesses to an event or process that shaped them so uniquely, their shared secret held fast within their rings. Deep within the Peruvian Amazon, hidden beneath a dense canopy of rainforest, flows a river that defies conventional geothermal understanding, the Shanay Timpishka, which translates from the local Ashaninka language as boiled with the heat of the sun. This remarkable waterway, stretching for over 6 kilometers, maintains temperatures so high ranging from 45 degrees Celsius to nearly 100 degrees Celsius that it can and does literally cook small animals unfortunate enough to fall into its scalding embrace. The air above it is thick with steam, and the rocks lining its banks are too hot to touch. It is a place of primal power, a sacred site for the local indigenous communities. What makes the boiling river so extraordinary is its location. Typically, such intensely hot geothermal features are found in close proximity to active volcanic systems. Yet, the Shanay Timpishka is situated more than 700 kilometers away from the nearest active volcanic center. Scientists are still working to fully comprehend the source of this immense geothermal heat. The prevailing theory suggests a fault-fed hydrothermal system, where hot, mineral-laden water from deep within the Earth rises to the surface through cracks and faults in the bedrock. However, the sheer scale and intensity of the heat, so far removed from typical volcanic drivers, continue to make this river a subject of intense study and wonder, a potent reminder of the Earth's hidden thermal energies. Roraima, a world lost in time. Straddling the borders of Venezuela, Brazil, and Guyana, rises a colossal tabletop mountain, or tepui, known as Mount Roraima. Its sheer 400-meter-high cliffs isolate its vast summit from the surrounding rainforest, creating an ecological island in the sky, a lost world that has captivated explorers and scientists for centuries. This ancient Precambrian sandstone plateau, sculpted by millennia of wind and rain, is one of the oldest geological formations on Earth. Its summit is a bizarre, alien landscape of blackened rock, labyrinthine formations, unique flora, and persistent mist, a place that feels profoundly disconnected from the world below. The extreme isolation of Roraima's summit has led to the evolution of numerous endemic species, plants and animals found nowhere else on the planet. These include unique carnivorous pitcher plants, tiny black frogs, and a host of other specialized life forms adapted to this harsh, high-altitude environment. The weather atop Roraima is notoriously unpredictable, changing in an instant from clear skies to dense fog and torrential rain. For the indigenous Pemon and Capon peoples, Roraima is a sacred place, the house of the gods, and its summit is steeped in myth and legend. While science can explain its geological formation, the almost palpable sense of stepping into another epoch, onto a living remnant of Earth's distant past, remains a powerful and mysterious experience. Chapter 8. The Whispering Circles of Namibia. Across the arid, grassy plains of the Namib Desert in southern Africa, a peculiar and strikingly regular pattern unfolds. Tens of thousands of barren circular patches, known as fairy circles. These circles, typically ranging from 2 to 15 meters in diameter, are edged by a ring of taller grasses, creating a polka dot effect that stretches for vast distances. From the air, they present an almost supernaturally ordered landscape, too uniform to be easily dismissed as random natural occurrences. For decades, these enigmatic formations have puzzled scientists, leading to a plethora of theories attempting to explain their origin and the precise mechanism behind their remarkable spacing and longevity. Numerous hypotheses have been proposed, debated, and often contested. One prominent theory suggests that sand termites of the genus are the architects, clearing vegetation in a central area to create a reservoir of moisture. Another compelling idea points to self-organization of plants through competition for scarce water resources, where grasses create these barren patches to maximize their access to water. Some have even posited gas seeps or fungal activity. Despite extensive research, including soil analysis, vegetation studies, and modeling, no single explanation has achieved universal acceptance. The fairy circles of Namibia remain a captivating ecological puzzle, a silent pattern testament to the complex and often hidden interactions that shape even the most seemingly barren landscapes. Chapter 9. Gravity's Illusion, the Magnetic Hill of Ladakh. In the starkly beautiful, high-altitude desert region of Ladakh in India, there exists a stretch of road that appears to defy the fundamental laws of physics, the magnetic hill. Here, if you park your vehicle at a designated spot and switch off the engine, it will seemingly begin to roll uphill, against the apparent slope of the terrain. This phenomenon has, understandably, attracted considerable attention, fueling local legends and baffling visitors who witness their cars, and even heavy buses, slowly but surely ascending what looks like an incline. Signs erected by local authorities even instruct drivers on how to experience this curious effect. Science, however, offers a more prosaic, though no less fascinating explanation for this magnetic marvel. The effect is widely attributed to a powerful optical illusion. The layout of the surrounding landscape, The lack of a clear, flat horizon, and the specific angles of the road and the adjacent hills conspire to trick the observer's perception of what is truly uphill versus downhill. What appears to be an ascent is, in reality, a gentle downward slope. Surveying equipment confirms this. Yet, despite this rational explanation, the visceral experience of watching a heavy object seemingly defy gravity remains undeniably eerie and compelling. The magnetic hill serves as a wonderful example of how our senses can be deceived, and how the Earth can play tricks on our perception of its fundamental forces. Chapter 10. The Unfathomable Depths of the Bermuda Triangle. Perhaps the most infamous and enduring geographical mystery on our planet is the vast expanse of the Atlantic Ocean, known as the Bermuda Triangle. Roughly demarcated by points near Bermuda, Florida, and Puerto Rico, this region has become synonymous with unexplained disappearances of ships and aircraft. For decades, stories have circulated of vessels vanishing without a trace, often in calm weather with experienced crews, and sometimes without even sending a distress signal. Flight 19, a squadron of 5 U.S. Navy Avenger torpedo bombers that disappeared in 1945, and the USS Cyclops, a massive naval collier that vanished in 1918, are among the most cited and perplexing cases. Numerous theories, ranging from the plausible to the highly speculative, have been proposed to account for these incidents. Sudden violent storms, rogue waves, human error, and navigational difficulties are often put forward as rational explanations. More exotic hypotheses include methane gas eruptions from the seabed that could reduce water density and sink ships, strange magnetic anomalies affecting compasses and instrumentation, or even interactions with unknown technologies or dimensional portals. While statisticians argue that the number of disappearances within the triangle is not significantly higher than in other heavily trafficked ocean areas, the sheer concentration of baffling incidents and the lack of definitive wreckage or explanations for many of them continue to fuel the legend, ensuring the Bermuda Triangle remains a potent symbol of the ocean's deep, dark, and often inscrutable mysteries. As our journey through these enigmatic corners of the Earth concludes, we are left not with definitive answers, but with a renewed sense of wonder and humility. From vanishing rivers and silent deserts to petrifying lakes and celestial lights, each location we've explored serves as a potent reminder that our understanding of this planet is far from complete. These are not mere curiosities. They are active challenges to our scientific paradigms, pushing the boundaries of inquiry and inspiring new generations to seek knowledge in the face of the unknown. The persistence of these mysteries is, in itself, a valuable aspect of our world. In an age where information is often instantly accessible, these unexplained phenomena offer a space for speculation, for imagination, and for the sheer joy of pondering the what-ifs. They remind us that the Earth still holds profound secrets, that there are forces and processes at play which we are yet to fully comprehend. This inherent unknowability is not a failing of science, but rather an invitation to it, a call to observe more keenly, to question more deeply, and to explore more boldly. The quest to understand is a fundamental human endeavor, and these places, these beautiful, baffling enigmas, ensure that this quest will continue, compelling us to look closer, think harder, and marvel at the intricate and often inexplicable tapestry of life and land on our extraordinary planet. The Earth guards its secrets well, but in doing so, it gifts us with the enduring allure of mystery.